Hey everyone, welcome back to Saturday Night Live with Squid. This is episode 13. Once again, I am your host, Squidprints. You can just call me Squid. I have finally gotten around to raising up a pincer, which I'm very excited about. I really wanted to try this out for a very, very long time. And I finally got around and got the time to make one up. Now, also, I am bringing with me a Smeargle, a Mighty Enna, a Sceptile, Frostlass, and a Milotic. I really want to see, how they work out. Just bringing stuff that I haven't really brought before. You guys haven't seen what I like to do, and we do have someone right now. And as of right now, we also have a record of 6-1, if I am not mistaken. So we will see what this guy's got. And please excuse me if the camera goes in and out of focus more often than usual. I am still in the process. Come on, camera. I'm still in the process of finding a better place to shoot because I'm shooting on my floor currently. But we will see. We will see. He has Jellicent, Talonflame, Landorus, Skarmory, Porygon 2, and a Magnezone. So let us see. Oh man. Alright, our team is, we're gonna try. We are gonna try. Skarmory is so stally. Landorus is a pain in the butt, but we do have Frostless, which will counter that. Porygon 2, which we could probably take down with a close combat from Pincer. We can get some Moxie Boost up. We really just have to watch out for the Skarmory. The only thing that's really going to cause us a problem is going to end up being that Talonflame. So let's see. I want to lead off. I'm just going to lead off with Milotic. I'm not too sure what he wants to lead off with. If he wants to lead off with the Skarmory, if he wants to lead off with the Talonflame, if he wants to lead off with the Landorus, I don't think he's going to lead off with his Magnezone. But we will see. We're going to see what this guy's got. We're going to see what we got, and hopefully we have ourselves a really good battle. So now we're going to start off, and leading off with the Milotic. Hopefully he'll lead off with the Landorus. He'll probably end up U-turning out, and if he does, we can end up going for a Toxic, which we can land on his Jellicent, if that's what the plan may be. It's moments like this where I really wish I actually had a capture card. Alright, he's going to start off with the Talonflame. We're just going to go for a Surf. He wants a Brave Bird. Hopefully we can take at least one. He's going to U-turn out. Now, Jellicent may be coming in to take our Surf with a Water Absorb, which is something that I could see happening. He could go into the Magnezone. Alright, he is going to end up going into the Magnezone. Unfortunately, we don't have Scald, or else we could have possibly got a burn, and a little residual damage is always helpful on this thing, which we do a good chunk to it, which I'm very surprised with. Now, the only problem is, I'm actually going to go into Sceptile here, is he's probably going to Volt Switch. But if he goes for a Volt Switch, we will resist it. He will be able to go into the Talonflame, though, which is really unfortunate because that means we're going to end up losing Sceptile if that's the fact. He may go for a Flash Cannon. I'm not too sure what else he may want to go for, if he wants to over-predict, under-predict. But I want to keep Milotic around because I feel like that's our only chance at really dealing with this Talonflame. And if he's running Acrobatics, then we're definitely going to be in a little bit of a pickle. He's going to go for Signal Beam, predicting the Sceptile to come out. Good play, man. Good play. And he gets the Confusion, too, as well. That really kind of sucks for us. What we are going to do is, we have Hidden Power. I wonder what Hidden Power that is. I believe it's Hidden Power Bug, if I'm not mistaken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Focus Blast. I believe we outspeed, and it is going to hit everything relatively well. I don't think he's going to switch into Jellicent. He's going to switch into Skarmory. Hopefully we're not going to hurt ourselves, and we can get decent damage off. We are going to smack ourselves in the face, and that's unfortunate for us. Now, we are kind of stuck to stay in here because I don't think we could live any sort of hazard. I'm pretty sure he's probably just going to go for Stealth Rocks or Spikes or something. So we're just going to kind of force to stay in here. We're going to smack ourselves in the face, live on 3 HP, put ourselves in Overgrown range, where he can just set up Stealth Rocks, which really kind of sucks. So what we are going to do here is we're just going to go for Focus Blast. Hopefully we can connect this time. Overgrow isn't going to do anything because he resists our Grass Stab anyway. So we're going to smack ourselves in the face anyway. Subtile, thank you for doing absolutely nothing today. The unfortunate thing is the Stealth Rocks are really going to cut down our Frost Last. He's going to go for Brave Bird anyway. Alright, we can do a little something here. What's going to happen is I'm going to bring in Smeargle. Hopefully by, some way we outspeed. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, right? Go for a Willow. Hopefully he'll stay in, expecting us to go for some kind of Sticky Web or, Stealth Rocks of our own. We can Willow, get the burn, help get this guy down, set up Stealth Rocks to help us take down the Talonflame for later on, and hopefully spin these rocks away. That is the ideal plan. Alright, we are going to hit the Will-O-Wisp. That's perfect. Alright, so Skarmory is going to have the burn for pretty much the whole battle now. He's going to go for Brave Bird. I don't know if we can even take this. I know he is burned, but we're a Smeargle, and we do not have good stats. And we do. We take that relatively well. And please focus back in. Come on, camera. If there was ever a time I really needed you to come in. Alright, we are going to go for the Stealth Rock now. Alright, he is going to withdraw. We are going to get the Stealth Rocks up on whatever switch is coming in. It is going to be the Talonflame. Alright, that's okay, because now we can kind of deal with this. Because if he ends up switching out again, then he has to stay. So I'm just going to go for a Rapid Spin, seeing what he might do. Hopefully he doesn't go for a Swords Dance if he has it. Maybe he'll just go for an Acrobatics. He's just going to go for a Brave Bird. Okay. So Smeargle's going to go out. The good news is Skarmory is burned. Smeargle, you did good. You set up Stealth Rocks and you burn the Skarmory. Now what we have to do is we need to find a way to deal with this thing. I'm going to go into my Lodic. And predicting the switch. I'm going to be safe. I'm just going to go for the Surf, because if I go for Toxic and he switches back into Magnezone, then he's going to avoid our attack. If he goes for the Jellicent, we'll still be able to outspeed and go for a Toxic anyway. So I'm just going to go for the safe play. I'm going to go for the Surf. Hopefully Brave Bird cannot take us out. He's going to U-turn here, which is good, because that means he's going to get 50% from the Stealth Rocks the next time it comes in. So it's probably going to be at about a quarter health. And if it wants to go for Brave Bird again, then whatever we have left, hopefully he's going to die from recoil. So I'm expecting Jellicent here. I'm not expecting the Magnezone to come in. Alright, here is the Jellicent. We're still in good position, because there's not really anything they could do to us that we can't do to them. Yes, Water Absorb is an option, but I can still Toxic you. So what I'm going to do here is I am just going to go for the Toxic the Jellicent, and then I'll be able to recover on the next turn. The only thing I can really see this thing doing is going for Toxic on us, which is actually going to help us out. Energy Ball, that is something I forgot about. But we should be able to live that. It is unstabbed, and it is a crit as well. And they're going to be Toxic. We do outspeed, so we are going to be able to go for a recover on the following turn, get a little health back, and see what we can do here. And the good news is we're not statused either. I wouldn't mind being status to a point, just for the fact that it's going to help raise our defenses against the Talonflame. So in this scenario here, we are going to be able to recover all the way back up to pretty much full health. So I'm going to go for another recover. I have a feeling that he's going to switch out here and go to the Magnezone. But I'm pretty sure we could take at least one hit from the Magnezone, and then be able to retaliate with a Surf. And the burn. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, this is good, because now what's going to happen is we are going to be burned. Our defense is going to be raised up, so that means we should be able to take a Brave Bird now. Well, let me see. I don't think I have Shadow Ball on my Frostlass. I don't have Shadow Ball on my Frostlass, which is a horrible mistake. I have T-Wave? Why do I have T-Wave? That's really going to kind of hinder us. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch into Mightyena here. And hopefully on this next turn, taking an Energy or whatever it is, we should be able to go for a Crunch. And even if they do end up recover, going for the Will-O-Wisp, we are going to have the speed boost then, and we should be able to outspeed the Talonflame, and we should be able to take it out with a Sucker Punch. So I'm going to make the risky biscuit play. Oh, we have play rough as well. Okay. I'm going to go for the crunch. See how much it does. Hopefully it's more specially defensive instead of defensive. I am running adamant as well, so this is going to do some nice damage and should die. Alright, so he's going to withdrawal here. Let's see what he wants to go into. Probably, alright, Magnezone. Alright, we're not worried about Magnezone. He's going to lose a little bit from Stealth Rocks, really not much. We are going to go for the crunch and see how much that does. And that is going to be enough to take it out. Unfortunately, we don't have the Moxie boost, which is a little bit unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, may go into Landorus. Landorus has the Intimidate. Yep, Landorus, and it is going to be able to U-turn out and go into whatever. Yep, there's the Intimidate. Which, if we had Moxie, it would have nullified it, but we don't. Now, what's going to happen here is I don't want to go into Milotic. Frostlass is extremely important, so it kind of looks like we're going to have to go into Pinsir here. I don't have too many options right now. And that Skarmory is going to be a pain in the butt. And I want to keep Mightyena around for late game so I can Sucker Punch everything. It's just that Skarmory and the Porygon are going to be very, very annoying to deal with. Superpower. Alright, we can take a Superpower. I hope. Alright, we can eat that up. Alright, what we can do now is... And I totally forgot Pinsir was weak to rocks. Alright. I don't think he's going to stay in. So what we can do is actually go for a close combat. Because I don't believe he's going to bring the Jellicent in. I think he's probably going to go out into the Skarmory, if anything. Yep, here's Skarmory. We can go for a close combat. He's going to lose a little bit from rocks, but not too much. And this thing is such a defensive wall, it's ridiculous. And that really didn't do too much. Maybe after the burn we can get it to be a 2-hit KO. It's going to be close, but I have to go for it. I really have no choice. I need to. So we're going to go for close combat again. Hopefully. Come on, Pinsir. Come through. Oh, is that it? I think it's enough. I can't see through my camera. Oh, nice. And we get the Moxie boost. Okay, perfect. So we are going to get the +1 with the Moxie. Our defenses are at -2. I believe Talonflame is probably going to come in. He's going to outspeed us, which is very unfortunate. But we did get rid of the Skarmory, and the Magnezone is gone as well. That P2 is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, why would he bring this in now? We just got the Moxie boost. Alright, whatever. We are going to go for another close combat. We are at +1 now, and it is going to be super effective. I'm not sure why he would bring this in unless... I don't know what he was trying to bait unless... Oh, alright, well, why didn't you just go out to this in the first place, guy? Whatever. Whatever, man. I don't know what that accomplished. It does resist our X-Scissor, but if you ask me, that was just silly. So we are going to go into Milotic here. But I see what you're doing, man. I see you, man. I see you making the plays. But he really didn't have anything for the P2 to do anything to us. So he's going to go for Recover here. Get himself back up to a good amount of health. But the way we can deal with this is, I don't like saying it, but we're going to have to wait it out pretty much. So now he's going to get a free switch into pretty much, you know, whatever. Because I'm going to Recover here. He's probably going to know that. He could go into the Talonflame. He could go into the Landorus. He could go into the P2 here. Yep, here's the P2. What we're going to do is we are actually going to... I guess he's not Trace either. So I'm actually going to Toxic this guy as well, because I don't feel like dealing with this. So we will see. We'll Toxic it. And I'm sure this thing probably has Recover as well. It probably has Thunderbolt. So we could try and wear this guy. He has Thunder. He has Thunder. Alright, that's not something we really want to mess around with too much with, because we need to stay at good health to deal with that Talonflame later on. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to Pincer's at so low of health. Do we risk the Mighty Enna? Who's more important? Because I need Ice Shard for that Landorus. And I need the Crunch for the Jellicent. But that Talonflame... Alright, let's think about this for a second. Talonflame is going to lose 50% from Stealth Rocks on the way in. I'm pretty sure we could take a Thunder, it's unstabbed, and there is a chance that it can miss. If I switch in the Mighty Enna on a Thunder and get hit, you know, we're going to get popped, and then we can retaliate with a Crunch, but I don't see you doing too much, because you can also switch in with the Landorus, get the Intimidate. I don't want to switch Pinsir in because he's going to lose 25% of the Stealth Rocks, and if he gets hit as well, he's dead, and I need that pretty much for the P2, which it's not in as, so I need a free switch at some point, and Frostlast I need to keep around. Oh shit, what? Oh crap. Alright, well, you know what? We're just going to go for Surf because I took too long. So he's going to hit Thunder this time. Well, you know, that was probably the worst play we could have made. It's a crit! Ah! That's really not good. Alright. Oh crap. Alright, this is what we're doing. We're going to bring in Pinsir, right? As long as we don't run out of time again. I wanna bring in Pinsir, because I could scare this thing out with a close combat, and I can go for an X Scissor, which is still going to be resisted by Jellicent. We're in a bit of a pickle. Pickle. Alright. We're going to bring in Pinsir. These are our options. Pinsir, X Scissor. Stealth Rock damage. Right, because I don't think he's going to stay in with this, and I don't want him to go into the Landorus and miss with Earthquake. So I'm going to go for the X Scissor, see if I can get the kill. He is going to withdraw. I think Jellicent, I hope it's not Landorus. Alright, it is going to be Jellicent, which is at freaking full health. So we are just going to go for the X Scissor. I know it's resisted. Maybe we can get like a revenge crit. How cool would that be? Well, we pretty much have to stay in. You think Earthquake would do more? What y'all think? I'm gonna go for the Earthquake because it should be neutral. Let's see what it does. Oh, so close. And he is gonna go for the Willow. Which is that's whatever. Alright, so it's pretty much gonna be dead. We're gonna live on a little bit of health. Now I'm just gonna go for an X Scissor. If he wants to stay and fire this thing off. But it's gonna end up being a double down, which is gonna be the problem. Like, he has to let this thing go. But I need to keep Frostlast as my last Pokemon for the Ice Shard. So after this we have to go into Mighty Enna. We have no choice. And we have to go for a Crunch on whatever it is. So he's just going to let this thing go down to the X Scissor. He can go into the Landorus and that Talonflame. Yay, Moxie Boost. Means nothing because we're burnt. Maybe we should have baited... Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, really too much. If we could have baited that. Alright, we're going to go into Mighty Enna. I believe that he's going to go into the Talonflame, because he only has Talonflame, Porygon 2, and Lando left. Alright, he's going to go into P2. Alright, so we're going to be able to go for a Crunch. Because we are going to be able to outspeed, take out the P2, because I guess you just want to send this out to see what we were going to go into. So unfortunately we don't have the Moxie here, else that would have been really, really great. Now what he's probably going to do is he's going to go into the Landorus here. We're going to be forced to Sucker Punch because he is going to be able to outspeed us. And we are going to be at -1. But he's all about saving that Talonflame. I wonder, I don't know if he wins or not. If he OHHhhhs us with a Brave Bird, because we're going to be down 25% as well. Yeah, here's that Lando. Right, alright, maybe we could play around this, because he's going to U-turn. I feel like Sucker Punch is my best bet though. Or is it? It's just I don't know if I can risk it because the Frostlass is so important for taking down the Landorus. I'm just gonna go for a Sucker Punch. I believe he's gonna U-turn, but he could have went for Rock Slide, predicting the Frostlass to come in. Oh, he's gonna end up going for Earthquake. Can we take that? No, we can't take that. Alright, so now he's forced to stay in here. Frostlass is finally going to make an appearance, which is nice. We're going to lose 25% of our health though, which I'm not a big fan of. Now we are going to be able to go for Ice Shard here. Take out the Landorus. And we have to see, because I only have Ice Beam. And what? That didn't kill? How did that not kill? Isn't he 4 times weak to that? Oh. Frostlass, you just let me down, girl. Man, that's an unfortunate ending. Damn, girl. I should have just went for Ice Beam. We naturally outspeed anyway. That's a Squid stake. Man, that was unfortunate. We are now going to be 6-2 because of that. And we're not going to see what's going to happen with the Talonflame. I don't know if it could have taken us down with the Brave Bird at the end. But that's going to end up being this episode of Saturday Night Live with Squid. You know, unfortunate things do happen, but, you know, that's the name of the game. It happens when you get out of here for a little bit. And let's see if we can get this to focus in one more time before we leave. You gonna be nice today? There we go. So, make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow as well with the second episode or the second round of the Little Cup tournament. And stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get some battles up during the week this week. You know, just trying to balance Pokemon in school and all those things in between. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Saturday Night Live with Squid, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!